So in this lecture we'll discuss about the dynamic turn-on characteristics of the SCR. We have already discussed the VI characteristics. We know that the SCR has three modes of operation, like reverse blocking mode, forward blocking mode and forward conduction mode. Okay. So it will take some time to change from one state to another, that is from one mode to another mode. So this transition time during which the SCR changes from forward blocking state to final on state is defined as the turn on time of the SCR. Okay. So this turn on time is divided into three distinct periods called the delay time, rise time and spread time. So these turn on characteristics are defined in terms of the anode voltage waveforms and anode current waveforms. So first we'll go by the definition. So the delay time TD. So the delay time TD is defined as a time during which the anode current IA reaches its 10% of its final value. Suppose IA is the final value, the anode current will start rising from 0 and attains 10%. Okay, that time period is defined as a delay time. At the same time, it can also be defined in terms of the anode voltage. So the anode voltage falls up. So once the SCR starts conducting, the current will increase enormously, whereas the voltage will fall. So the anode voltage will fall from VA to 0.9 VA, that is 90% of its initial value. Okay. So it can also be defined in terms of gate current. So during this delay time TD, the gate current reaches 90% of its final value. So next is the rise time TR. So in the case of rise time, the anode current rises from 10% to 90% of its final value. At the same time, the anode voltage falls from 0.9 VA to 0.1 VA, that is 90% to 10%. So next is spread time. So spread time is defined as the time taken by the anode current to rise from 0.9 IA to its final value, that is IA. At the same time, the forward voltage will fall from 0.1 VA to the on state voltage drop up. So once the SCR starts conducting, very minimum amount of voltage will appear across the SCR. So that is defined as the on state voltage. So the on state voltage drop will be of the order of 1 to 1.5 volts. Okay. So now once the SCR is turned on, it will act as a controlled device. Okay. So this device can be controlled, the on time of the device can be controlled by varying the gate current. Okay. So by varying the magnitude of the gate current, this turn on time can be varied. So this turn on time for the SCR typically ranges in between 1 to 4 microseconds, and this turn on time mainly depends upon the anode circuit parameters, that is anode voltage and anode current, and the gate signal wave shapes. So here we will see the waveform for the turn on characteristics of the SCR. So this turn on characteristics is also called as a dynamic characteristics. So initially the gate current starts increasing. So once the gate current attains its 90% of its value, so the anode current will start flowing. Okay, it will start flowing from 0. Okay. So the anode current slowly rises from 0 to 0.1 IA, that is 10% of its final value. Okay. So at the same time, the voltage will fall from VA to 0.9 VA. Okay. So once the gate current attains its final value IG, so the current further starts increasing. Okay. So now this period, during the current rising from 0 to 10%, at the same time voltage falling from its VA to 0.9 VA is defined as the delay time. Okay. So again the current will start increasing from 0.1 to 0.9 IA. Okay. So at the same time the voltage will fall further from 0.9 VA to 0.1 VA. Okay. So this time period is defined as a rise time. Okay. So now after the rise time, so the current will further increase from 90% of its final value to its final value IA. Okay. So and the voltage, anode voltage will further decrease from 0.1 VA to its on state voltage drop. Okay, so this time period is defined as the spread time. Now TD plus TR plus TS gives you the on time. So once the SCR is turned on, the current remains constant at its final value IA, and similarly the voltage across the SCR will be equal to its on state voltage drop. So and similarly, so we will see the power wave. We see the power loss. So the power loss will be maximum during the rise time, because during rise time the current rises from 10% to its 90% value. So the power loss given by I square R loss. Okay, so the power loss is more during the rise time of the device.